I want to. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell them what it is. Tell them I'm a grown-ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know that nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood around you. Shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool, he don't really want gunplay. Slide to your side like a spoon on ice cream. Say I'm falling off, baby, that's a pipe dream. Everybody win when they ball for the right team. Gotta shine like a star on a light beam. Get into the cash, stop playing with me. You be in the DM, but she laying with me. Ain't really much you can.
I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Wheeler Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the boos get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud. One, go. One, go.
Yo. What is up, everybody out there in Triggered Land? It's your boy, Adrian and Brian. That's Adrian. We're here to discuss Backlash pay-per-view review time. What's up, everybody out there? What a time. It's Glizzy time. Bang.
Yo.
That's what she said. Banger after banger after banger after banger, Adrian.
Yes. We called it. On paper, it was going to be a fucking banger of a card. Predictable or not, it was going to be a banger. And it delivered in all matches, even on one that I did not expect was going to get the reaction I got. But there's still going to be some triggered energy on that match, but we'll talk about it later on. But yes, Brian, beautiful Saturday afternoon, beautiful wrestling show. How's your day going?
It was good. It was my brother's birthday. He just left right now. Justin, he said, I'm outies when John Cena wins. John Cena won. We got an awesome Mountain Dew Mango Rush match of the night today, bro.
Mango Rush.
Did you see that? Looks like we're going to be paying Little Caesars a visit here pretty soon to try out the new Mountain Dew flavor.
Is it only at Little Caesars stores or what?
Yeah, bro. It's only Little Caesars. And you guys, I'm not a fan of Little Caesars. So
I got to go to that fine establishment and get out of my vehicle. Go up to the counter and get a hot and ready and a Mango Crush Baja Blast.
First of all, hot and readies aren't even hot or ready anymore.
They're not,
bro. Last time, okay.
No, don't do this.
This was years and years ago. I forgot why I went to Little Caesars to pick up a hot and ready. They said it's gonna be 20 minutes, bro.
What?
I was like, what the fuck is supposed to be hot and ready? It's in the name.
Sidetrack here, but what?
Yeah,
yo,
bro.
Little Caesars beyond one, bro.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Man.
Hot and wait 20 minutes?
Well, this will be hot.
No,
it ain't ready though. I just gotta wait 20 minutes. The shit was tight tonight. It was a good pay-per-view, man. Nate says, be honest, Brian, Krispy Kreme donuts, you're glazing this whole pay-per-view, right? Hell no,
shit,
bro. As a wrestling fan, you cannot complain about anything we saw today. it was a great pay-per-view from the opening segment all the way to the end. Where do you guys want to start first? Do you guys want to start at the beginning? Do we start at the end? Do we start somewhere in the middle? Let's take a vote on it. See where you guys want to do. Watching the post show now, what a great PLE it sure was. Derek, Sergio says the wifey loves Pat McAfee and gotta admit he a good friend. Man, Pat McAfee, that man had a good match with Gunther. I was thoroughly sports entertained the entire way through. I was shocked, man. I was shocked of how good that match was.
Shocked regarding of with all due respect, yes, the match was decent. But not at the expense of Gunther. Not at the expense of the longest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Not at the expense of the former World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, I was told some words by Gunther during his promo that he was gonna beat Pat McAfee and he was gonna beat him down like a dog, basically ragdoll him from bell to bell. I did not see that. I got sold something that I want to return. Pat McAfee got more offense than he needed. It made Gunther look weak. Whether the match was longer, you like it or not, it made Gunther look weak, and Gunther should have squashed.
He was playing with his food a little bit. He was like, I'm gonna beat him up a little bit, but like take it slow. We did see Pat McAfee take some offense because we couldn't just have a full-on squash match. You know that in this situation he was gonna get his hits in too. So it played into he didn't underestimate him. He was toying with his food, and that's what I did like about this match. It was a great match. I mean, he got his hits in. Michael Cole looked good trying to help when he pulled Gunther's leg and was holding his leg down for the 3 count. That shit had me dying. It's something like the little details that mean so much in terms of storytelling to me. Like this man was out there really trying to help Pat McAfee put Gunther away. And to me as a wrestling fan, like that's the moments that I live for. That's entertaining to me. I was thoroughly sports entertained. Gunther at the end shakes, or doesn't shake, he bows towards Pat McAfee to show some respect.
When I was watching the match, I saw Michael Cole put him. What he's saying is like, put him out. He's done already. Pat McAfee is done. Gunther, put him out. Put him out. Pin him already. And I'm like, dude, he's just walking over him, bro. He's not even touching him right now. He got a little annoying. But that was a good on WWE and Michael Cole to focus that on their friendship and how we got to this match where Pat McAfee actually stood up for Michael Cole. That was good on WWE's part, storytelling wise. But the match should have been at least a glorified squash match.
It was a glorified squash match, man.
Like less offense from Pat McAfee. I mean, like I said before, I didn't like it in AEW when the world champion and Brian Danielson was fighting a ring announcer. I didn't like it that they had a 15-minute competitive match. I didn't fucking like it here.
This was not a competitive match. He got his ass beat though.
I didn't like it here, and I know some fans, mainly AEW haters, didn't like that in AEW as well. But for some reason, they love it here. That's gonna be up to them whether they want to glaze a company or not. But I don't know, man. I didn't like it. I still think Gunther should have heavily squashed this match.
Let's see. She said, no, he gives a flip of a hand. Well, he does this thing. That's like I think a bow, because the people when usually do that, they usually go they do a bow usually, right?
Like Ludwig Kaiser does it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Michael started saying shit. He was going to be as biased as possible and ended up repeating himself for the next 10 minutes. Watching Michael Cole hold his foot down and yelling got me sports entertained. Bro, I was so excited. I was like, oh, shit, he's really going to get the win, bro. Michael Cole, let's go. I was really excited, man.
Yeah.
Michael Cole was saying, finish it. Were you drunk, Adrian? Well, he was saying a bunch of stuff on announcing. He was saying, he's like, just finish him. He's done. Just put him out.
Yeah, it was just like,
because he was
basically repeating himself like over like 5-10 minutes. I don't know, man. It was just, it was 5 minutes too long, I would say. That was good. It should have been 7 minutes or like I said. I didn't like it in AEW. I'm not gonna glaze it over here. I know some people are. I know some people are.
That's me. Yeah,
I know you. I know you. Let me wipe that wrench stains on your lip, bro.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, as a former, if it was anybody else, like a Chad Gable, Sami Zayn, anybody else, not a former world champion, that's where I have a problem. Current or former world champion, an announcer shouldn't be doing this to a former world champion. Anybody else, I would have been okay with it.
It was a good match. But yeah, I see what you guys are saying. We'll see where this leads with Gunther because this ends the side quest with my Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee's probably going to be on his way back to the announce desk on Monday. We'll see. We'll see what happens this Monday on Netflix. But if you guys are watching us, if you guys are watching us Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, anywhere, just give us a thumbs up, a like, something. It helps us out a lot, like immensely in the algorithms. So it's free to do. And I appreciate the help. And also, secondarily, if you guys are watching us on Facebook, please switch over to YouTube because it helps us in our quest towards monetization and watch time on the YouTubes. So if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, it's fine. Just watch it on Facebook. But either way, moving on, Adrian, we got to talk about Dirty Dom and Penta.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Loved it.
Great match. Penta is over. And how do I say this? I'm pleasantly not surprised. I am pleasantly surprised, but I'm happy that I was wrong about Penta. I said that they would bury him. I said that people would blah 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 blah, and I'm glad that he's a great star and people love him. I'm honestly surprised, but I'm happy. I'm good surprised. What?
Do you love him?
I don't love him. What the fuck?
No, I mean, like you like you were saying that you were saying that you didn't think people were gonna stand behind Penta, but you also had some doubts about Penta.
Yeah, I did because he's Mexican, not because he's Mexican, but like he's a Mexican in WWE.
Well, what are you trying to say, bro? You've been trying to say what I've been saying for years now. Come on.
I'm just saying.
Are you finally agreeing with me?
I just didn't expect it, but he connected with the crowd, and I'm pleasantly surprised that people are taking kin to him, not not Mexicans, like, because we love other Mexicans, but just everybody in general love Penta, bro. I'm excited. People are behind Dom as well as champion, so it was a good match, man. It was a good match. Dom doing the Nate Diaz pose with the muscles, man. Nothing but bones.
Nothing but bones.
It was a good match.
It was a good match. I like this match. I would have been surprised if Penta would have won. It was leaning like it was gonna go that route. But I'm also not surprised. Storyline is Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio in the Intercontinental Championship, so that's where the story's gonna go. I've seen it already with Damian Priest. We're gonna see what's gonna happen at Raw on Netflix. Hopefully they do something different because I'm starting to see some similarities in those feuds already. But yeah, hopefully it's something different. I know they're gonna add Roxanne Perez to the mix. Again, similarities in past storylines in the Judgment Day, but let's see what happens, bro. Because WWE has a writing team and a creative team. Maybe they might swerve us. We don't know.
So now that Grande Americano did help out Dom Mysterio, I think the main event of AAA, NXT, WWE, Worlds Collide is going to be El Grande Americano versus Penta for the Speed title, but they're going to extend it, bro. It's got to be like, this is the Iron Man Speed Championship match.
Damn, 9 minutes? 9 minutes?
No.
What if they unify the AAA Mega Campeonato on the
Speed title? Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, the Speed title's already green.
It's already green. This is true, man. This is crazy, but I'm excited to see where this goes with El Grande Americano and Penta specifically. I don't know who's going to be next for the IC title versus Dom, though. Maybe it is Finn. We did see him kind of sell out the guys.
Yeah, it's probably going to be maybe somebody else, and Finn's still going to get involved in that feud like he did right here with Penta. I don't know, but who would you put? I mean, we already seen Penta. Most likely WWE is going to maybe want to run it back with Penta. But I would like to see some new blood.
It's not going to be Braun Breaker.
It can be. I mean, unless it fits into the storyline, but it would have to mean that the main faction, Seth Rollins is gonna have to work two or possibly 3 storylines.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Speed title is basically the new 24/7 title in disguise. Sergio says it's going to be AJ or Finn. They are wrestling on Monday, so it could be one of them. Maybe he beats Finn. AJ gets a title shot, and then Finn's upset because Dom beats AJ, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see I can see Judgment Day coming out, maybe costing Finn the W, like I've seen numerous times. Give AJ the dub. We can see that. Yeah, we could actually see that, Brian.
Yeah.
Forget about AJ.
Yeah, I forgot about that match until Sergio mentioned it. We are getting that match on El Monday. Things that they also announced for Saturday night's main event is Jey Uso versus Logan Paul for Saturday night's main event to go counter 1-on-1 against Double or Nothing. I know what I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch Jey Uso.
Saturday?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to watch. I'm going to be like switching channel. You know what? I'll probably have an iPad or something, but I know what I'm going to be paying more attention to. Let's talk about Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre versus LA Knight versus Damian Priest. I said, or we both kind of said that that these two guys would take each other out. Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. That's exactly what happened. It was a good match. I was entertained. And then LA Knight had Jacob Fatu on the ropes. Solo Sikoa comes out, and then who comes out, Adrian?
Somebody we predicted, and I told you, hey, it's probably going to be Jacob Fatu. They're going to add him somewhere in that Samoan bloodline. He's not Samoan, but they're somehow going to fit him in there. And they did.
He's from an island?
He's from Hawaii, yeah. It happened right to the T. Right to the T. Like I said, predictable pay-per-view, but it was still an amazing pay-per-view. Jeff Cobb, to those who don't know Jay Cobb, I suggest, you have a computer in your hand, I suggest you Google. I know that's a little bit hard for some WWE fans out there, but it only takes 5 seconds. YouTube, probably 10 seconds. Look him up. He's really raw. He's dope. But yeah, Jeff Cobb in the Bloodline or Bloodline 2.0, Brian. What does this say for their storyline?
For Bloodline 2.0? Well, it seems like Solo Sikoa keeps adding people that Jacob doesn't want or need. So I think he's eventually going to betray Solo Sikoa. He's going to turn babyface that way, So he's going to be like, "Why are you bringing in? I don't need no help, bro. I don't need no plans." And then there's a couple things that can happen. He can get jumped, or he starts beating other people up too.
Yeah, I could see that. Because Jacob Fatu, he's the type of guy, he doesn't need assistance. He said it numerous times, stay out of my way. But yeah, it was a little weird. Solo Sikoa recruiting Jeff Cobb for the sole purpose of helping Fatu maybe further their storyline. But I don't know, man. Because you still have Hikuleu, you still have Tamatanga Tongaloa, and they all did the same thing.
Bloodline 2.0 versus Bloodline 3.0, dude.
Damn. Something like we said it when these people started coming into the company. What are they gonna do after the Bloodline storyline ends? And I think we're gonna see that in the near future because they had somewhere to fit in when the Bloodline storyline was going on. But now that it's over, I'm not seeing a place for them. But hopefully WWE finds a place for everybody.
Yep. Picante Sauce, who I think is Caitlin, says, "I think it was a reactionary move due to all the injuries they've dealt with." I think so too. Just everybody's out with injuries, so they had to bring someone else in. But you had Hikuleu and everybody else too. That's the other things, I
mean, Solo could have still helped out. Still,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Word is Drew missed his head. Right, he hit his head on the floor. I did see him hold his head. I don't know how much the table cushioned it. It looks like he did hit his head pretty hard, but he was still coherent. It's not like he got knocked out, so we'll see. Hopefully he's okay.
I have to see that clip again.
Yep. Casual WWE fans don't know who he is, but real wrestling fans know who he is. Matanza, Jeff Cobb. Nate says Jeff Cobb lost some credibility after that TJP explanation. ACAT, he brings up some good points, Brian. I think he already knew that he was leaving the company, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the only reason you act that way is if you know you're on the way out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Like
Yeah.
we all kind of read the room that like Malachi Black was not on TV very often.
Yeah.
No singles matches, only in trios matches. Would never
Well,
take a pin.
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, same with somebody like, I mean, I don't want to put Pac on blast, but that's someone who doesn't want to live in the U.S. and wants to continue doing that travel from the UK, from the US. I mean, how do you put somebody on TV on a weekly basis when they want to do that? You know?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. What do you say? I'll start a rumor like we did in the '90s with Big Show's son being Andre the Giant. No, on Big Show being the son of Andre the Giant. I can't read. Rhino is Jeff Cobb's daddy. Fucked up. He ain't WWE forever because bro's already in his 40s. He's got a good job, 5 to 6 years left. Yeah. He didn't have to ditch the United Empire though. But at the same time, it's like if you know you're on your way out and you don't like the story, you don't like how you're being booked. I mean, you can only have so much boo-boo face, I think.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's what I think. But it was a good match, solid match. Someone said who won the prediction contest.
I don't think we did one, but we didn't have a contest.
Yeah, I have the screenshots here of like the people that submitted theirs on Instagram. The reason I chose Instagram because we have so much more followers on Facebook and like hundreds of people did the poll. I'm not gonna go double check all that shit.
Yeah, especially after that. Hey, I would like to know more about you. Write me back.
Exactly, shit like that.
But where do you see Jeff Cobb in this? Where do you see him in this storyline or in WWE? Where does he fit in right now?
I have no idea. I have absolutely zero idea.
Wow, because we still have Ludwig Kaiser who's on the bench right now. You still have Ilja Dragunov who's soon to return.
Oh yeah,
Madonna returned.
Pete Dunne's on the bench.
Pete Dunne's, but he just had a baby.
He's on the bench.
His tag team partner.
He
Tyler
came
Bates?
back. Yeah, Tyler
Did he get released?
No, he got.
Oh.
He's there, still there.
I mean, yes.
Dragunov's. I can't wait for him to come back, bro. That's me crazy.
Yeah.
Him versus Gunther again. That's what I need to see.
Yes.
I need to see that match. Let's see. Michael says, "May I point out it's been 2 months since Mariah May has last been seen on AEW TV. She was at New Japan, wasn't she?
Who?
Mariah May.
When?
Like yesterday.
No, yesterday. No, it was Mina, AZM, and Mercedes.
That's what it was. Okay, because I saw Mariah May talking about Mina on Twitter, so I assumed that she came back.
Mariah. Oh no, they've been retweeting each other's posts.
Got it.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Okay, how about Rusev, Jeff Cobb? Maybe, but see, Jeff Cobb has an entire crew with him. That's the thing, and Rusev's running through the Alpha Academy.
True, and you can't give us this match next week. These are the type of matches WWE fans complain in AEW that they want to build up. You can't just have this on a regular Friday or Monday night. You got to give us how much, Brian? 2 to 3 month storyline?
Like, I don't know, like a month. We'll see. See, I think the real reason is what will Cosby doing after the Temu Bloodline stuff. Fuck, I have no idea, man. I don't know. Bronson Reed's gonna come back. Maybe they.
What do you mean you don't know?
Up and become the.
What do you mean you don't know, Brian? I mean, they're bringing new people in. They should at least have you're the WWE fan in here, bro.
I don't know what they're gonna do, Adrian. I'm not in the writers' room.
Hopefully they do something, bro. Because this whole bringing another enforcer. Don't get me wrong. I like Jeff Cobb, but seeing the same thing repetitively 3 times in a row. First it was Solo, then it was Jacob. Now it's Jeff. It's like I'm seeing the same thing over and over and over.
True. What did you think about Becky and Lyra Valkyrie? Because it was a good match. I didn't see Lyra winning, but she did win. She got the upper hand on Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch attacks her after the match. It was a solid match, man. I was shocked.
Beautiful. I loved it. Every last bit of it, from bell to bell. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I actually did not really buy Becky Lynch as a heel, but even then, it was still a good match. Also, I don't know if you noticed during the match, the cameraman was also panting a lot more in Lyra's face, solidifying as a baby face and basically trying to get her over Becky Lynch.
Mhm.
That was great shots. Some great shots from WWE camera crew. Damn, the match was phenomenal. Tell you, my girl Lyra, bro, from day one, I told you she was gonna be something. There's people on social media, like JD and some other people, marks online, IWC, who hate on the woman because she has no character, said she wasn't gonna be anything. Well, look at her. Look at her. She beat two of the 4 horse women, what, in under 45 days, probably?
Something
She
like
won
that.
WrestleMania match. Bro, this girl's going places.
She is. I've actually liked her growth because I remember she came out and I was like, "This is trash," but she's been growing on me.
Mm.
Yep, proud they decided to have Lyra go over. It was this is true.
Good.
Makes her look very strong. Nate says, "Anyone remember Hikaleu?" Pepperidge Farms remembers. We just talked about him. We remember.
Hikaleu, bro. God. Speaking of people who you don't hire to be on the bench, bro.
You got to train him, bro. Fatu has gotten over much more quickly than WWE expected, so they're gonna run it back so they don't let Solo fade into the bushes like they're worried about what happened before.
I mean, I think Solo can still work with if they don't try to build him as another enforcer or a powerhouse. I think he'd be all right. Just give him that Rikishi type of gimmick. I think he'd be all right.
Yeah, I think he could be a successful heel in the business, something away from the bloodline. The reason he has to be away from the bloodline is because he's just not credible as a leader in that type of way that Roman Reigns was. So it's got to be something different, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to see Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. That's something I do want to see.
Yeah.
Like if Solo was a little bit more, I guess, sly, sneaky, kind of like a slithery type of character, I would like that because they're trying to build him kind of like as a powerhouse, but he's not really a powerhouse because that's clearly Jacob Fatu. They got to make him like a slimy heel.
Slimy heel, like a Miz type of character, or
like a Seth Rollins when he was like in the architect when he betrayed the Shield. Just opportunistic like that way, I think. I mean, in a different way. I mean, not exactly, like copy and paste.
I don't know, bro. Maybe. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it yet. But maybe.
He says, "Oh yeah, let's send all these 10+ year wrestlers from other promotions to the Performance Center like they haven't done enough wrestling anywhere else already." Stephanie Vaquer chose NXT because she needed to learn the WWE style, and it's worked out for her.
And English.
And English.
Yes. English, yeah.
Like Hikaleu. I mean, New Japan is different, and he wasn't over New Japan either. That's the thing. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, the Bullet Club, I mean, yeah, it's good, but it's not being cool like what, after 2020, I think that's when it stopped being cool, like legitness. Pretty much everybody at that point who was in the company got over. Kind of like back in the day, NWO, everybody was in there and everybody was over. Yeah.
I will say this: when we were at WrestleCon, Evil had a huge fucking line.
He did, yeah.
I was like, God damn, Evil.
Hey, there was that New Japan side. They literally had a New Japan side. That shit was packed. The line was going all the way to the hallway.
Bunch of marks. Mm-hmm. Adrian needs to go full heel. He's already gone full heel. Tommy Spillman. As far as what Brian was saying, I think they'll make Solo become grimy to deceive Fatu. Exactly. I see that. Sergio says, I told you what going to happen, and I told you guys. I know. I remember, bro. I remember you telling us, and it did happen. You're right. You are right. But what we didn't see coming was this fucking banger of a main event. Who expected R-Truth to come out there and defend his childhood hero from Randy Orton, man? I was like, fucking R-Truth, man, you son of a bitch.
Sacrificed himself. I thought he was gonna get punted. I thought he was gonna get punted. That would have been cool. Like Randy Orton do like going for the punt, mid punt. R-Truth getting in the way. I thought it was gonna be
his head in. Boom.
Yeah. But I still like the spot. It was funny. It was cool. It was so R-Truth. And it's hilarious, bro. It's hilarious.
It is. It's like I expected everything. Like I expected, the refs getting knocked out. Randy Orton, doing. I was like, okay. I did not ever expect to see R-Truth come out there, eat a RKO. Randy going, why, and then obviously that's the end, right? John Cena takes advantage, but god damn it, R-Truth.
Yeah. Him is hilarious. Yeah. He needs to he just needs to do that.
Yeah. Huggy Bear says, I fucking love Ron Killings. He deserves more TV time. I'm okay with the little bit he gets, honestly. He does. He's a great comedian.
Yeah. He's good at where he's at.
Yeah. See, I don't care what anyone says. I enjoyed the main event. Fuck star ratings. See, and that's the thing about WWE main events is that, like, when you get to these marquee main event matchups in WWE, they do have a certain style, which is like very slow paced at first, punching, kicking, like sloth style, let's call it.
Rest holds,
and then they start working their way into more complex moves, and they speed it up towards the end. I personally, I do like it. A certain, depends who does it, right? I do like it. It's not for everybody. I know it's not. People like the fast paced shit all the way through, but this is the main event style in WWE that they like to do.
Yeah, I mean, I like any if the match is good, it's good. I'm not gonna sit here and nitpick. Oh, I like one style because it's in one company, or I like a different style because it's another company. If it's good, I mean, let's face it. John Cena, 45, 46, 47 years old. Randy Orton, 45 years old. It's perfect for this type of match. I'm not expecting these 40-year-old men go 50 miles an hour, do what they were doing back in 2012. It was good for what it was. We expected a slow-paced match. Then it got picked up. We expected some refs to get knocked down. I did not expect R-Truth to come out, or even what's his name? Bald guy? Raw GM.
Oh, and, Adam Pearce.
Hurricane.
Nick Aldis was there, yeah.
Hurricane and other people. I didn't expect them to come out.
Jamie Noble was there.
Yes, that's who it was. Jamie Noble. That's who it was. Jamie Noble. I was gonna call him Nadia for some reason, but that was that
was his girl, bro.
That was his girl. Yeah, I didn't expect that, so I added a little bit more to the story. Randy Orton once again RKOing Nick Aldis. Potential seed for a future storyline right there. Great. I liked it.
Exactly. It was good. Andrea says, I need Corey to come back soon. I'm expecting it to come back soon. Maybe as soon as Saturday night's main event, I think. R-Truth should take the title off Dirty Dom. Then he's the leader of the Judgment Day. That's not going to happen.
He's still in the Judgment Day, bro. He's still in the Judgment Day.
He's still letting AJ Styles in the clubhouse.
Yeah. Remember, he beat JD Madonna in that match.
He did.
Don't forget, he's still a member, bro.
That's another fine. They did say that. Distance Learning says, y'all going to Impound Comics wrestling event tomorrow with Rikishi. It's Mother's Day, bro. I'm not gonna ditch my wife to hang out with Rikishi and Sidney Hakeem at Impound Comics, bro. Come on.
Yeah, to be honest, I hella just booked my reservation right now, like 10 minutes before.
This guy. Honestly, I mean, I know they're like, I don't know why people have wrestling events on Mother's Day. Like today's Mexican Mother's Day, so I just spent time with my brother because it's his birthday and my mom, and now here I am. But tomorrow it's like for my wife,
Yeah.
Yep. Producer's been taking a lot of bumps lately. Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
So many RKOs, so many people kicking out of RKOs. A lot of people kicking out of everything. Attitude adjustments. A lot of main. If this was an AEW match, I know people would complain.
Yes, they would. An AEW pay-per-view, they would complain. A bunch of
kicking out of everything.
Oh shit! I did like, especially that. I did like that. Going off topic, I did like that. Tope Suicida Dominic did that. He transitioned to a DDT, and then they went in slow mo. I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker is good. He
was panicking, reaching for the head though. He was like, when he saw in slow motion. Hey, it was
That
cool.
was clean. That was clean.
Mhm. See lots of finishers being kicked out of, even on the manhandle slam. I think she did three of them.
Yeah.
Yep. Cody's scheduled to appear on May 16th on SmackDown. Thanks, Andrea, for that.
No.
That's this week. That's this Friday, right?
Really? Oh, it
I think so.
is.
Yep.
Hey, wrestling. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of wrestling this month.
My boy Adam Conlon. I would have sold my own mother to attend a WWE event if the funds were tight.
Hey, yo, yeah, that's
This
true,
is
bro.
man. Question is, are you gonna go to the London show that AJ was gonna be running? What show are they doing out there?
Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door. That's what I want to know.
It's almost sold out.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost a sold out show at the O2 Arena. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of selling out shows, hold on. I've been keeping a track, sidetrack. I've been keeping a track on TNA Slammiversary at the UBS Arena.
Where's that at?
UBS Arena, but I don't know where.
Where's that at?
Hold on, I'm about to look it up.
You're keeping up track on something you don't even know where it's at?
Well, because I'm just keeping track on something, bro.
Well, let me tell you what I'm keeping track on. I'm keeping track on attending SummerSlam because I forgot who it was on the chat said that they were big Cardi B fans.
Oh yeah,
and then I said they would be like Kip. I forgot who the fuck it was who said that. But I just for the hell of it, I looked up to see how much the seats were, and combo seats all the way next to Jesus Christ, $198 for 2 nights. Not bad. Then for shits and giggles, I wanted an Expedia, and I was like, how much would a flight and a hotel be there for like Friday, come back Monday? Guess what, Adrian? Not that bad, bro. For one person, $600. I was like, holy shit, I can attend 2 nights, be there for less than $1,000. I was like, hold on a second.
Hold on a minute.
I mean, checking my kids to daycare. I'm not going to. That'd be fucked up. But I was just because like the 2 nights for WrestleMania all the way at the top was $660, man.
Yeah, that was a arm and a leg, bro. That's for one night.
For one night, yeah. And then Huggy Bears, that's hella cheaper than Money in the Bank into it. It is, bro. It really fucking is. Like to be all the way at the top for Money in the Bank is $282 for one night, one ticket.
Yeah, we'll see. WWE is gonna try to sell out MetLife Stadium. I mean, I think they only have half of the arena open. So they're gonna have cheap tickets. Maybe down the line they're gonna have BOGO deals, which I wouldn't mind. I know some WWE fans wouldn't mind BOGO deals. So I mean, hopefully they do that, man, because I want that show to be sold out, or at least close to being sold out.
Mm-hmm. He says the no AW show, but to be coming back to Manchester soon. I'll be at that show. I think it's in October. Oh, that'd be dope, honestly. Mm-hmm. Who's Cena's next opponent, y'all think? I have no idea. When I get to Michael, your question just a bit, though. I did see it. I honestly thought when John Cena was doing his like closing promo that he would kind of give us some insight or someone else would attack him. Mm-hmm. I think it's a little bit too early for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes might call him out and be like, I lost my title. He is owed a rematch. I don't think he's going to call his rematch. I think he's going to try to win the Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Cody?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This one's going to be a hard one. Because John Cena has to have a match for next PLE. I'm not seeing anybody. I really am not. Besides probably maybe AJ, if he wins, maybe he decides to go for the world title. Maybe
he did have a good couple matches with John Cena. I think it's going to be somebody from his past, somewhat.
AJ's one of his past.
Yeah, unless Edge comes back. Barutos. I was told Manuelito big timed our friend Philip today, like when he big timed you. That's fucked up.
Wait, who did he big time? You?
Well, see, let me tell you what happened, right? We were at Stockton Con, and I saw Manny, and I walked up to him. I was like, oh, what's up, Manny? How's it going, bro? He's like, oh, what's up, dude? And turned around because he was with his friends.
Damn.
And I was like, damn. That's what happened, bro. He big timed me.
Damn, bro.
And then Demo, I was just like, well, then we're all hanging out Barrio Toys. I was like, this fool right here, bro, he big time me. He said, "What's up, bro?" And then turned around in line like I didn't exist. But apparently he did that to our boy Philip, bro.
He did it to Philip too?
That's what he said right here. He said, I was told me to big time to our friend Philip today, like when he was big time Brian. Yeah, bro.
Shit, bro. He's gonna get on the ban list, bro.
This is funny you mention it, dude. I thought Batista's music was gonna hit when John Cena was celebrating. Like, I was just like, this would be dope for Batista to come out, but he didn't. Goldberg didn't come out, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
I'm glad Goldberg didn't come out. I'm glad. I'm pleased, bro.
Yeah, they're saying CM Punk posted about something about Cena being champion for now, so it might be CM Punk. I could see that.
Could be. He has to win something though.
Yeah. Let's see. WWE pricing is a joke these days, but never seemed to affect attendance like attendance in Manchester's hard. Yeah, well, it's because they don't go over there that much, so
yeah,
that's why. Cena smashed Ron Killings. Oh, what? Oh shit! Cena and Ron on post show. Damn, that's fucked up. My poor boy R-Truth.
Damn, he got beat up.
Yeah, he said Cena Johnson put R-Truth to the table at the post show after he took a bullet for him. The disrespect, man.
Damn, Cena. How Cena? See, I don't know, because WWE has to give us a storyline. It can't just be somebody who like, hey, remember me? We had a few battles in the past. Let's go out one last time. Yeah. I think whoever it is going to give us a good storyline. Could be Finn as well. I don't know, man. It could be anybody. Anybody.
Yeah. Let's see. Seeds of a title shot for R-Truth, then maybe, because I said the other day on my personal profile that he deserves a shot. He's been through a lot. I couldn't see him getting a shot, but I mean, do you really see him getting a shot? That's the thing. It's R-Truth. The guy that hot tagged in the Royal Rumble. The guy that brought out a ladder in the Royal Rumble. The guy that entered the Women's Royal Rumble. He said, "You're going to forget my question." I'm not. I haven't started. I'll put it right now. Can anyone tell me how much Maven was paid to glaze over Tony Khan? Maven doesn't get paid to glaze, man. He calls it like it is. I give him that respect. I still need to watch that. Yeah, Maven.
Yeah, it's good clips.
Yeah, that's a good channel to follow, man. He is one of the guys that, like, I never expected him to be a good wrestler, and he really wasn't. He just got a mid-card guy, but his post-career from WWE has just been outstanding. Like his YouTube channel and shit.
Yeah, his YouTube channel is growing. I remember watching him at the it was like a VH1 Big Brother type of show house. That's where I actually started seeing and follow him after that.
No, I remember seeing his like first clips. I'm like, Maven's got a YouTube channel, and that's when I was like, back when I was like saying like everybody and their mama's got a podcast.
Yeah,
I was like, Maven's got a YouTube channel, Maven, and then I saw him getting like hits and getting more views. I'm like, oh damn! So I was like, let me see what's going on, and I was like, damn, this guy's good. This guy's entertaining. Like hot take. What? Hot take. I don't mind having R-Truth as WWE champion. Wow. R-Truth as WWE champion? That is a hot take. I have no idea what to say. I'm like stunned.
Like currently, like right now, champion, or he should have been champion?
Like beating John Cena champion?
Oh, beating John Cena champion. Ooh.
Kofi version 2? Nah, that's dastardly, bro.
10 years in the making?
10 years in the making, bro. He would get a crazy pop, though. I will say that.
Just so Brock Lesnar can come out.
Do you know what'd be funny? Is that he wins the title and he just like lifts it up and it's upside down. That would be awesome. And he's like, I've always wanted to win the King of the Ring.
The King of the Ring, bro.
I think that would be entertaining, man. Shit. That is a hot take.
I mean, yeah, maybe like on a actually, I wouldn't even mind seeing that like on a regular Monday Night Raw, bro. With a good one or two good backstage segments. It can main event. It can main event a Raw. We can see a Mankind winning a title 2.0.
Yeah. I love heel Cena, but he needs to come out to the Thugonomics Jam at least once. I agree with that. Holds the title and falls apart. Nah, that's too much, man. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. I forgot. I saw someone online that was holding like, this was recent, like the last 2 months. It was either like the college football championship, and it like fell apart in their hands.
Oh, it was yeah, I remember the college. Yeah, I think I saw that clip. I know who it was.
But it was like it wasn't even somebody that should have been holding it, like a player. It was like an announcer, some random fucking interviewer guy.
Some random jobber, bro.
Who was it? You don't know. You do know, huh? No, you don't know. Who is it? It was JD Vance. That's who it was. Yeah, that's who it was. That's who it was.
It's some jobber, bro.
But that's not his fault. I mean, that's just the poor quality of the championship.
That's just some people aren't meant to touch trophies, bro.
He said some jobber, bro.
That's when God tells you, "Hey, bro, you were meant to win trophies, bro. Put this shit down."
JD Vance would be a jobber.
Oh shit.
I'm visiting Cali soon. Where's the tacos? That's so generic, bro. You know how big California is? First of all, which spot are you visiting?
Taco Express.
Fuck Taco Bell, bro. You can't ever go wrong. Taco Express, is that place good?
No, I don't know. I've never been there.
Jesus. I'm visiting Cali. What part? I'm assuming Los Angeles. I don't think you'd be coming to San Francisco. I don't think you're coming to Sacramento.
You could go up north. Shasta,
McNasta?
Shasta, Lake Tahoe, possibly Reno.
Reno's Nevada.
I mean, it's down the street from California, technically.
Yeah. San Diego area. Oh, that's too far for me.
Yeah.
If you were going to San Jose, I would say definitely check out La Victoria La Vix.
Bro, you go to 20-minute drive down south, bro. that's your taco spot, bro.
King Taco. Yeah. Just if you're in San Diego, bro, just go to Mexico. Get some authentic tacos. Do not hit a place called Hong Kong. Do not hit up Adelitas. Reno, California.
Legend has it that Chad Gable got his mask from Hong Kong and Mexico.
Yeah. What's your guys' opinion on Jay versus Logan? I'm excited. I'm really excited. This is gonna be a good match. I already said that I'm gonna tune in to make sure I watch this match over.
Oh yeah,
Double or Nothing.
This is gonna be. I know Brian hates it. It's gonna be a flippy match. Those type of matches that we all love. Super kick party with a flippy shit party, bro.
Yeah,
that's gonna be exciting, bro. This is a. I wouldn't be surprised, bro, if this match is in AEW, bro. At least they do picture in AEW, bro. This is gonna be an AEW type of style match. It's gonna be a banger.
I think so too. Because if you're looking for tacos, you'll find them in Cali. Come to Texas. No.
I did hear just differences in Texas tacos and Cali, Texas, or Cali tacos.
I'm a fan of Cali tacos. I'm not a fan of Texas tacos. I guess I'll try all of them. Tommy, are you married? The reason I asked, because you'll be like, why is there a $1,000 charge from Hong Kong? Adrian, it was an RKO party tonight. It was. Everybody was getting RKO.
It was.
Jay can't keep up with all the flippy stuff. I think he could. Fadil Ali says John Cena put R-Truth through the table at the press conference.
Oh, what? Damn, we're missing gold.
Brian's interested, Tommy. He said, no, I'm single. Oh, in that case, bro, go ahead and go buck wild, bro. You've ever seen Rush Hour 2? When that's going to be you, bro. He's gonna be like, oh, can I get you? And you? Oh, you.
And then he goes,
yeah, he goes like that. Is Saturday night's main event the same time as Double or Nothing? Yes.
yeah, but I think Saturday Night Main Event's only 2 hours, right?
Yeah, it's going, I think, head to head with the first part of Double or Nothing. Also, WWE was on a fucking speed run today, Adrian.
Yes.
Started at 4, was over by 7.
Yeah.
3-hour show. I think this was perfect, honestly. A perfect amount of gap between the matches to get up, use the bathroom, get some snacks, whatever.
I fell asleep, bro. I used my time. I took my naps.
You took your power naps through it.
Yeah.
I like the pacing of the show is really good. 5 matches, 3 hours, like that's good. They're trying to end it right before UFC started. I'm not complaining about the pacing of the pay-per-view. It was good.
This one was good. And it ends early, so I always appreciate that. Love it. It's great. I also wouldn't mind those overseas pay-per-views when they had them like at 11 in the morning or noon. This time 3 p.m. Western time. I'm not complaining. I like it.
It's on both. It's on NBC and Peacock.
Ooh, on the sea.
Yeah. I have some gripes. I'm gonna let you guys know about my issues with Xfinity today. I love Xfinity. They give me good service, but I called and I upgraded my plan and I signed a new contract to get a cheaper rate, right? And then I'm like trying to get my WWE thing going on, and it says I have to pay for it. I'm like, does Peacock not come for free with Xfinity, Adrian? And guess what?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. These motherfuckers, bro. They lowered my rate. Now I have to pay fucking $8.
They conned you, bro. They conned
me, bro. They're like, you want to save $20? Come here, bro. And then I have to still buy this shit. So it's like I'm saving $5. And then my cheap ass, I was like, commercial free or commercial. And then in my head, I'm like, okay, if I watch WWE on the Peacock, I just watch their commercials anyways. I might as well watch commercials for Mountain Dew. Right? How else would I find out about Mountain Dew Mango Rush if I wasn't watching NBC commercials? I'm just gonna say.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That world exclusive.
Yeah. Tony Spillman says. Tommy Spillman. Did y'all hear the rumors, or is it true about WWE bringing back Sunday Night Heat? I have no idea.
Ooh, in the mornings? That would be awesome. Like the dark matches? I'd watch it.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I do wake up early, so I wouldn't mind watching them.
TKO runs Saturdays. Backlash showcase, and now Bilal versus Magdalena after Golden State versus Minnesota.
That'd be good. What time does it starts at 7? You know, it started already, right? Golden State?
I think so. You watch the commercials for women's hair products? I do. How else would I know to get my sea salt spray from Garnier? Really? That's how, when my hair is down, I get those beach waves with the sea salt spray, bro. You squirt it on, you comb it through. Brings my weight. I have very straight hair, so I do that, kind of blow dry it, and it creates like some waves in my hair,
curls?
Bro.
You don't do the curl
not
method?
Curls, not some waves. Just a little like that way. It's not just like straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, bro. You gotta go with Dove. Dove for men.
Nah, bro. Dove for women's where it's at.
Actually, you got longer hair, so it probably does work better on you.
Yeah, bro. Those 4-in-1s do not work for my hair.
No, I used to do those 5-in-1s, bro. Nope.
5-in-1s? What is that?
Man.
Hair, shampoo, conditioner, body wash,
hand soap, dishwashing soap,
dish soap.
I had
laundry soap.
You
can use it for laundry.
Bro, I had dandruff. Fucking just start spazzing, bro. Fucking eczema everywhere.
That's probably maybe that's why, dude. I just know when I think one time I emergency had to use like some leftover Axe 2-in-1 that I had, and I squirted in my hair, and that shit was like, I was like, it's stuck in my hair. I can't like wash it out. Let's see. What the fuck, Adrian Dove? You don't use Suavecito?
Nah, bro.
Suavecito. First of all, Suavecito is hair pomade, not body wash.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. No, I use the skull pomade. I don't know what it's called, but I got it at Target.
Oh yeah, this one that has a skull on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Celtics finally beat the Knicks today. That's
Did
crazy.
they? Oh, they did. Oh, I was watching that game at B-Dubs earlier.
You went to B-Dubs? Look at you, bro.
That's why I said I was at the bar.
You guys need to watch the Cena Truth post-show segment. I'll go back and watch it.
I think I am. I think I'm going to have to.
Yeah. Crazy show, man. What a crazy episode of Backlash. I'm really excited for Monday Night Raw. Let me see. And they also announced that they are going to have Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia.
Yes, I did see that, and I saw that they advertised a good friend, CM Punk. I mean, I know CM Punk has been advertised on other shows before. I think he was advertised for Saturday Night Main Event. I think the second one or the first one, but he wasn't at the show. But this is different because obviously this is in Saudi Arabia. We know the history with CM Punk and Saudi Arabia. I don't know, man. He could potentially show up. If not, then I don't know, man. I don't know how CM Punk would take this.
True. We'll see. All I know is that I'm thoroughly excited as a wrestling fan. I just don't like, but see, it's gonna be Night of Champions. I don't know how canon it's gonna be. Like they'll defend their titles, but like if how credible are the challengers? That's what I need to see. Hold on a second. Can you hear me? Oh no, my mic's doing the thing again. Hold on a second. Let me leave the studio and come back. Damn it. Oh, Adrian's muted. That's what it was. Adrian's on mute.
Oh shit! I've been talking the whole time, bro.
What it is? I was talking, bro, and I was like, "It's my mic."
Because I was sneezing earlier.
This fucking guy.
Damn, bro.
Guy.
Yep, mic's good.
Now it is. This guy. Adrian would be proud of his audible collapse by Adrian.
I wasn't even looking, bro.
I'm dead. If Punk faces Cody at next WrestleMania, AEW fans will cry. The main event, I'm gonna predict it right now. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns is gonna main event night 2. Night 1. Night 2 will probably be Cody Rhodes versus The Rock.
Cody Rhodes versus The Rock? I can see that. I can see.
What the fuck? You don't use Suavecito? Oh, well, that's old. Yeah, Suavecito. Well, honestly, Suavecito.
No.
I don't like it anymore. It was cool when it first came out, but there's so many other better products.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way it kind of like leaves your hair. Plus, when you start to sweat, that shit gets in your eyes.
The first beat title defense at Night of Champions. When is Night of Champions? Is it this year?
Yeah, I think they said October.
Oh shit! I mean, yeah, I don't know about him. What's it, Saudi Arabia? Yeah, no. Hold on, let me see.
Let's see. Oh, hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
7 minutes left in the game. Warriors are up 82-79. In case y'all wondering. Also, my wife stopped by and got me some Mountain Dew. Ooh. Mango Rush.
Did she really?
She did. I'm gonna from Little Caesars. I'll try it out. I'll let you guys know how it is. Should I post it on our channel? I don't know.
You can do it now. Do you have it right now with you?
I don't have it now. She's at the store.
Oh.
She just texted me. She sent a picture and said, "You're welcome."
Oh, damn, bro. That's a keeper right there, bro. That's a
First
keeper.
of all, you guys know how Mexicans are with mango, man. I'll suck the mango off the bone dry, brother. I'm like,
eat the mango in one bite.
I love mangoes, man. They're delicious. See, I want to see Roman slash The Rock to shreds. Cody and Rock will. What the fuck? I can't read that shit. You should answer that girl that thought you pussy was cute. Right? What? Oh,
Andrea said that.
Andrea? Yeah, my cat. That's Kit Kat. That's one of them.
I thought I said while I was muted, I said that your cat was blending in because I was tripping for a minute. I was like, "What the hell is that?" I thought it was a stain in the back.
Yeah. You don't use the word "suck," bro. I don't mean that. Hey, I'll nod on it.
Tamatanga.
Yeah.
Tamatongo.
Oh man, Adrian, how do you eat your corn?
Sideways, bro. What the fuck?
He's like, I get a fork and I go poop. I always think it's funny, bro, because I do it too. Have you ever seen the video of this dude? He's specifically a black guy with like dreads, and he's putting his. They're in a bus, and he's putting his hair up in like in a bun. And then the guy that with the camera goes up, he's just like, "You're putting up your hair. You're putting your hair in a bun to eat a shaboing boing," because he's eating a hot dog. And in my head, I'm like, I do that. I put my hair up so I don't get my hair in my food.
I saw that video the other day too. I think it was this morning. They were at a bus, right? It's like
on a bus.
Like a school bus.
Yeah. He's like, "You're putting your hair in a bun to eat a shaboing boing."
And then he goes like,
yeah, bro, that's true, man. There's nothing nasty than getting fucking hair in your food.
getting prepared for that glizzy. Damn, bro. Fucking put tuck in a napkin in here and be like, ooh.
You're gonna side cheek it or what, Brian? Yeah, like a squirrel. You guys are funny.
I cheek it with the
I've never like I didn't understand what he meant. Then it clicked in my head. He means like put it in my cheek. Yeah, save it for later. What's so funny, dude?
That's funny.
It's funny.
It's like cartoon style.
Yeah, that's true. There's videos of like squirrels. They could put hella shit in their cheeks, man. Oh man, I'm dying over here.
I am.
Hold on a second. Is this true? John Cena versus R-Truth for the undisputed world title at Saturday night's main event.
Hold on.
Breaking news, huh?
If I am the last, I should be more accepting and empathetic.
Hold on.
You're watching?
Oh, it was just a press conference. I thought it was a video, but no. Ooh, Josh Alexander, new Maple Leaf champion. Okay.
Oh shit! Really?
No way, really?
Yeah. What the hell? John Cena versus Art. You guys called it, man. They said this is so John Cena versus R-Truth Saturday Night Main Event, right? That's they apparently that match happened before at Capital Punishment.
Cena versus R-Truth.
Damn, R-Truth getting a title shot.
You said it, Brian. 20 minutes ago, you said you don't see R-Truth as a title contender. Oh, did you? I forgot.
I said I don't, but I wouldn't mind seeing him at Saturday Night's Main Event.
I guess, yeah. It's a show to get people to see Cena. I would get why they would put it on Saturday Night Main Event just to sell tickets. Great, smart move by WWE. I mean, hey, Saturday Night Main Event's no different from a regular Monday Night Raw nowadays, so I'm not complaining here. With a good storyline, a good build, you can see something.
Damn, breaking news. Saturday Night's Main Event. That's crazy, man. That gets me hyped up for him, dude, to be honest.
R-Truth?
Yeah. Always been a fan of R-Truth. Adrian, shut up. AEW hands belt shots out like candy. This is true.
I know, that's why I'm not saying anything.
Jeff Cobb proved it.
I know when to speak. And
All of a sudden, Jeremy doesn't know who Jeff Cobb is. If he was in AEW, he'd be like, "Bro, it's Matanza Cueto from Lucha Underground."
Yeah, bro.
The leader of the United Empire.
He had beef with TJP on Twitter recently.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. R-Truth. I'm hyped up for R-Truth. Did you see online that people were cooking the green shirt guy because he wasn't there? And then he showed up later?
Oh, no. I did see that he was in there, but I didn't see that they were cooking him.
No, they were cooking him. He's like, he's not in the front row because he used all of his he went bankrupt to have an entrance at WrestleMania. But he was there. He was at Backlash.
Well, he's an employee, bro.
He is an employee.
Yeah, he got his own. Honestly, I wouldn't. What if he's not an employee? He's like WWE's like, all right, you're a loyal fan. Let's just give you all the perks. Oh, that'd be so fucking awesome.
Yeah. Tommy says, Jeff Cobb looked like my uncle at a cookout after a few cold ones. I saw Jeff Cobb come out, and I was like, this motherfucker's wearing a True Classic shirt. You know what the True Classic shirts are, Adrian?
No.
They're the comfy shirts for fat people that I have.
Oh,
that are like,
yeah,
when you have like a normal sized like chesticle, and then but you have a longer torso or your belly kind of like whoop. It like it's like right? Tight here, and it's kind of like slimming. It's for husky fellas. I bought a couple of those ones back in the day.
Is it me or is Fatu bigger than Cobb?
He's bigger than Cobb.
Yeah. It's funny because Zilla's. See, that's weird because Zilla is bigger than Fatu. But then Solo is bigger than Fatu as well.
You know what's crazy, Adrian? We stood next to Joe Hendry, and Joe Hendry was huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker was big. Like, I remember standing next to him and just looking up at him. I was like, this motherfucker's huge, bro. So let me pull something up here. Let me get this ready while we talk about it. I was like, this dude's huge. Like, I was thoroughly impressed about how tall he was, his size. Let me present here my screen. And this is the point I'm kind of saying here. Boom. Look at the size difference here, dude.
Where are you going with this? Oh.
Do you remember how tall that fucking guy was compared to us?
Yep.
And Randy Orton's just towering over him.
Yeah. Randy Orton, he's what, 6'5", 6'7"?
I have no idea. I thought Joe Henry's probably like 6'2", 6'3". He was tall. He's built, man, but he's compared to Randy Orton.
Yeah, no, Randy Orton's he's long-legged. He's like Montez Ford. Like Montez Ford doesn't look that tall, but next to people, he's huge.
Crazy. I wish I was built like that, bro. But nah, instead I'm built like fucking how I'm built. Like melted cheese, like melted ice cream, they say.
Melted ice cream?
Yeah. This morning, watch the John Cena press conference. R-Truth came out. Yep. They already announced John Cena versus R-Truth at Saturday night's main event.
Damn.
Crazy, huh? There was a green shirt guy behind Michael Cole, but was it our green shirt guy?
There was a green shirt guy behind Michael Cole. I did see that one. I thought it was him originally, but I'm like, no, that's not him.
Yeah. I saw those glizzies. Yeah. From what I hear, Joe Hendry's on his way to sign with WWE. What y'all think about that? Yeah, he belongs in WWE now. He's moved up to the big leagues. Crazy, man. Shit.
Ooh, hold on.
You know, we got a lot of history. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You watching it?
Yeah.
Even if people say you suck and can't wrestle.
You know, it's a reason that he had, because Chris Van Vliet doesn't have interviews with people that have like something coming up soon. You know what I mean? Like Indy Hartwell obviously got released and blah, 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 blah. But usually people that are going to get a push are getting a push. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think this match is happening. No, I haven't seen it officially announced yet, but
Yeah, I'm seeing some seeds.
Mhm.
Let me see. Let me go to WWE's actual Twitter page, bro. They probably there we go. Nope, not that one.
Yeah.
Twitter's being crazy.
This person said the rematch with R-Truth versus should be after Money in the Bank, so LA can win it from Ron via cash in after Ron beats Cena. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. See, there's one more Fatu left that's in the Indies that's bigger than all of them, and that's Jacob and has Jacob's abilities. Is that Zilla?
Oh, Journey.
Journey Fatu, no.
He's
I don't
big.
care what he is big. I don't care what anyone says. I'll walk with Elias or Elijah or Ezekiel or whatever. He was over and cut multiple times. I don't get it. Facts. That's my boy, man, Elias.
Yeah, that's one who I personally didn't care about, but I'm like, this is an entertainment company. He got over in 2 characters. I didn't understand why they released him.
Mm-hmm.
That was a questionable release, in my opinion.
Journey Fatu can do everything that they do. He's not. Jacob's better. Jacob's a lot better.
There's a picture when I took a picture of Jacob, Journey, and some other dude, bro. Journey towers up. No, huge, bro. I think 2 of me is one of him, and 3 of me is one of him. Wide.
Oh, he's wide. Yeah, he's got some wide hips, bro. Pause. Elias was at NXT last week. What?
He was. He came out in the Rumble, right? Or the Battle Royale, I think.
I don't remember.
See, bro, you don't even watch the product.
I didn't watch NXT. I didn't watch NXT. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't have time to watch all the wrestling.
I know. No, because you gave me shit. You texted me. You're like, you watching?
Oh, because I was actually watching Collision on Thursday. That's why. Oh no, because you said you were gonna watch NXT. That's why.
Yeah. Like because I don't have the East Coast channel, so I have to wait to the West Coast channel. Unfortunately, I go to sleep early, so I catch when I can.
Oh, he was there.
Mm-hmm. Battle Royale.
For the Battle Royale. Yeah, you're right. Damn, I gotta go back and watch NXT then. Especially because I'm excited for their build up because I do want to 10 Worlds Collide.
Yeah, if there is some build up.
Oh, I don't care, bro. I need to see La Parka 3. I need to see the Thriller entrance.
So we don't care. Yeah, I knew we don't care. I knew it.
Give me some Parka, bro. Give me some Parka, some Laredo kid, or just Laredo at this point, and some just Vikingo. He's no longer the son of Vikingo. He's just Vikingo.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about the press conference. We did. We talked about John Cena and R-Truth a little bit. But, I mean, if there's anything you want to add on that we've missed, because we've been talking about Backlash and everything else, you can fill us in. Mm-hmm. But I personally want to see R-Truth and John Cena at Saturday Night's Main Event. I think that'd be good TV.
Yeah.
Especially going against AEW. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, like I said, it wouldn't surprise me for WWE to put John Cena there. I mean, it's a good way to sell tickets. John Cena is his farewell tour, and they are announcing him as his last time being at whatever town they are. Today he was what? Where were they today? St. Louis. His last time in St. Louis. Yeah. They did it several times in Toronto and another town. So I'm liking that from WWE. But Saturday Night Main Event, great way to sell tickets if he shows up there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Conan should be manager for Grande Americano. Who's the bad? It's the bad guys are Dorian Roldan in AAA
and Alberto El
Patron. Huh?
And I think Conan's involved too, right?
Conan's one of the good guys. He's not a bad guy though. Nah, it wouldn't fit in. I don't think it would work.
But is Dorian gonna get involved in here now that he's technically, right?
Well, today was the taping. I guess we'll find out soon online. I haven't read anything, but usually those shows start like at around 8 p.m. that time, which would be
like 11 here, right?
No, we're 2 hours early.
Oh. Hold on, let me see. I think I know who to hit up.
The finger poke of doom. Don't do that. That's terrible.
To who? Americano? Oh,
No,
R-Truth?
R-Truth. He's like, I'll lay down. Hey, I love you, John Cena. Takes the pin. What else is going on in this press conference? Usually I don't watch the WWE ones. I sometimes watch the AEW ones because it's entertaining.
And you never know what's gonna happen.
He says that was a joke. I'd love to learn more about Lucha. Conan is awesome. How do you start watching Lucha? Honestly, it's kind of hard to explain. Like CMLL, they don't have stories. It's just wrestling.
Yeah. AAA, they have stories, but they're shit storylines. If you can keep up, you can keep up. But I mean, 1 minute they're doing something, another minute they're doing like vignettes, and then they forget about them.
I remember the story of Niño Hamburguesa cheating on Big Mommy.
Yeah,
that's one of the Toxicas.
Yeah, when they try to persuade him.
And then the other storyline I remember is Billy Boy with Fabi Apache and El Apache, right? I think
so, yeah.
Where he was trying to get the love of, and their stories are like Mexican novela stories. Yeah. They're like, he's like trying to win her love, but then the dad was like, "No, you can't have her. You can't have her." And then eventually, and the whole match blew off with Fabi Apache and Billy Boy versus Apache and his wife. It was a tag match, and at the end, Fabi Apache betrays him and just sides with her parents anyways. And then they're still baby faces, and then the guy gets his heart broken, so then he's a heel, and he just goes by Billy after that.
Yeah,
he's no longer a boy.
I try to keep up as much as I can with AAA. I know sometimes it's hard to keep up. I mean, I would just say just watch it. There's gonna be some faces you're gonna see that you passed seeing. I mean, like Alberto Del Rio obviously is one. You're gonna see some new characters like what's his name? Psycho Clown, amazing guy. Parker 3, great guy as well. Vikingo, other high flyers like Laredo Kid or Laredo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would just say just watch some matches. Maybe put some titles during some segments.
Just start with Lucha Underground. But that's not really lucha. That's the thing. Like, that's, you know what I mean? It's a mixture. That's essentially what created this AEW WWE new hybrid style that everybody uses.
Mm-hmm.
You should watch the press because you snippets of what's next. That's true. My wife thinks Jacob Fats. I'm not going to say that word, but yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. Psycho Clown is fresh, but they had 8 clowns at some point because they came out as a trio. It was Psycho Clown, Murder Clown, and
it was the Psycho Circus.
Yeah, Psycho Circus. I don't remember the third clown's name. Murder Clown, Psycho Clown. There's another clown, and then they came out with Dave the Clown after. Oh, and Pagano was also a clown, so they have
Pagano,
a couple of them. But
he's a face paint clown.
Yeah.
But
Psycho Clown is the main one, and then they're all heels at first, and now he's babyface. Now they have. There's still a bunch of clowns. Then they also have the pigs, the murder pigs, or what are they called?
The murder pigs.
Yeah, they're dressed up as pigs, bro. The pig masks.
Shit, yeah, now I remember. Yes, pig masks.
The fuck.
Why do I have pictures of Pig from Batman?
Puerquiza Extrema, Pig Destroyer, Pig Destructor, and Pig Decapitador. Pig Pool. They also have Pig Pool.
Decapitator?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Monster Clown and Murder Clown and Psycho Clown.
Monster Clown, that's what it was. But yeah, we took some chops from Psycho Clown.
Yeah.
He did give some chops. Let's see. That sounds like some Juggalo shit from the 90s. It does.
Yeah.
It does. Oh, shit. Oops, I forgot you two were snowflakes. No. Because of the world of YouTube, brother.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say a word, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey, you got 1 strike on your channel, bro. I'm trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
Any final... What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, where do we watch? I would just say, if you want to watch Triple Lucha, just YouTube it. You know, I'm sure WWE would have probably some clips up, or at least some connections.
What you should do is look up on YouTube and go Roy Lucier AAA Wrestling, and he has all the episodes of AAA on his YouTube channel.
Yes, VHS ones too.
VHS from the beginning, from day one, he has them all on his YouTube channel. So look, if you want to, what better else to start than episode 1? Some people say, who cares if there's 1,000 something episodes of One Piece? You can catch up.
Hey, I just ordered my collections. I ordered 3 collections of DVDs, and I told my wife, I was like, "Oh, look, if I finish all 3 collections in probably 3 weeks, I'll be at episode 990 something
by 3 years."
I still have like another 700 more.
Jesus, looking forward to Beach Break. Any match? Why you want to talk about Beach Break, bro? Samoa Joe, Moxley steel cage match. There's no other answer.
That's a banger match, bro. Banger match. Don Callis family versus Bruff and Hangman.
Who?
And Hangman Page.
Who?
Banger, bro. Banger.
Anyways, any final thoughts, Adrian, before we head off?
Excited. I'm about to go watch this press conference, bro, because I'm seeing a lot of comments. I'm thinking I'm losing out on something, so I think I'm gonna see what's up with John Cena and R-Truth, man. Hopefully they spill some beans, some details, because I want more from WWE. I want to see what they have coming up next. We have Saturday Night Main Event, Money in the Bank and Worlds Collide really soon. So I'm intrigued on what Triple H is going to be cooking.
Exactly. If there's a way to bring Lucha to the States, it would help. Well, CMLL, I think, is on TV.
I would say the closest thing to Lucha would probably be MLW.
But yeah, he says, I'm sure they'll do it, but it will be on Peacock or Netflix. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on. There's people saying that AAA is going to be on Peacock, but AAA had some issues with United States laws. I'm sure being part of WWE is going to help them out a lot now, but we'll see.
Well, I also think it's because of the copyrighted songs that we use.
It was more than that, but yeah, it was because I forgot what it is. I'm sure you can Google it.
Yeah.
Either way. Deuces, everybody. We'll see you guys Monday, right after Monday Night Raw, to discuss everything. Till then, everybody, stay triggered. Deuces.